let's run up a minute.
Living on Main Street, I've been trying to get dough, no pastry. I've been living on golden hasty. When it's cold outside, I get pasty. White boy got flows like Sway Lee. Like the best street boys had JT. I got mad beats banging off safety. I'm a crip young man living HD. Pop pets cause I got ADHD.
What's up, guys? This is a daily market update. It's 9:03 a.m. and we're gonna dive right into it. So I wanted to start this video off with 3 coins that are super low cap that I think have strong potential. First one starting off, Nosana. Nosana is mooning right now. I wish this got out to you guys earlier, but with the whole process, it's at what, 46 cents? This morning, we placed some orders in there at 33 cents at 7 a.m. So it takes a bit to get these videos out, but this thing is starting to go. And I believe that, I mean, it's starting to go now with that spike, but this is a great coin. And let me tell you why. First of all, a lot of people aren't on its watch list, under the radar. Second of all, built on Solana. Third of all, it's 3 days old. 3 days old. The 17th started at 25 cents, started way up to 46 cents. We had a low here at like 18 cents, and we just broke out, making new all-time highs as we speak. So those are the 3 reasons. Plus, if you go to the website, their use case, the value that they're trying to provide through this token is starting a crowd revolution. So the decentralized crowd computing network. So computer computing is a big kind of problem to solve, and this coin, Nosana, built on Solana, is powering a decentralized crowd computing network. So the Nosana network will be the leading provider of decentralized CPU-based DevOps solutions, revolutionizing the development process of metaverse projects. So this is a metaverse play. And this is brand new, so this has a lot of upside. Look at all the partners are backed by these venture companies, these capitals, these exchanges, big stuff that they're doing, and they just came out. And they're already in Phantom. So they're already able to be stored in Phantom. And see, it's right here. So even that starting off the gate with them just launching, but being able to store it in Phantom, all right, that's a sign off on me. So there's a lot of reasons why. And then also too, earning. So you can earn these tokens. So by providing your unused computing capacity to promising projects in the metaverse, you get paid in their token NOS. So you're providing that unused computing capacity and to projects building in the metaverse, and you get paid in this NOS. And it's easy. This is the best part too. It's simple. You just open the app. There's no technological knowledge required for this, so a lot of people will be able to do it. You can run the app on a range of different devices, like on a computer, your phone, on a Raspberry Pi, not sure what that is. But so it's secure. You can stake and become a node. So you run a pipeline, you earn this NOS token, and you can do it on all these devices. No technological knowledge is required, and you just open the app. So I'm going to be looking into how to stake this and everything like that, because this seems like a good opportunity, especially if it's just starting out. Because as I mentioned, I think it was like 8 days ago now, that looks rare token. Ben mentioned it. They were doing a free airdrop, and I said it was like the competitor to OpenSea. When I first mentioned it, let's see, it was in the long-term trades or the swing-term trades. Let's see, long-term trades. Yeah, so, okay, so January 11th, when it was trading at $3.80, right now it's at 6.70 cents. $6.70. We're almost at a double. It's still on a low amount of watch list. We see that it's kind of brand new, like since the 10th. And we've seen these coins that are just kind of launching brand new into this in the past weeks, starting to be in really strong upswings. And this is breaking out, making new all-time highs every day. And then on top of it, like I said in the Discord, with the APY staking. So it was at 1,000% APY staking, and it's compounded every day. And I'm going to pull it up and show you how just since January 11th, so 9 days ago, this is the rewards that we're building up with just $2,800 of that Looks token on the platform. So let's take a look at it, because in just the past 9 days, with having $2,800 in there, so just in the past 9 days, there's been rewards of 0.15 Ethereum at market prices right now. That's about $450 in 9 days, plus the Looks token, close to 100 Looks token. So with Looks trading at $6.70, say that's about $600 because it was a little less than 10. Plus you have this $468. It was able to accrue $1,068 in 9 days off of $2,800. So by probably around the 20th day of having this in here, I'll double my money. And what I can do is I can pull that initial investment out, secure that, and then the rest that's in there is house money. Because I want to secure that money, secure my capital, and then I'll let the rest play, because I'm not worried if this if this platform were to go down or there was a rug pull. It's no worry to me because I pulled out my initial and I'm just letting the rest ride. It's a big opportunity here. So getting in on it, if you're interested, let me know. I'll help you through the process, but I'm going to take advantage of this one because having that compound in there is nice. If you can secure that initial investment, it's just house money and there's nothing to lose at that point. So let me know if you want me to help you out with that. Then we have the third one. We had Nasana first. It's going up. And then we got Looks Rare going up. Akami. So this one has a lot more on its watch list. It's ranked number 210. Market cap only 1.3 billion though. That's very small. And I like how it's 0.007 cents. Because it seems to me like the very low price coins that you can scoop a lot of up, like Shiba, if we were to put an example, those tend to do well with the mass market. And given that their platform, let me show you it. It's called VV. So welcome to the world of digital collectibles. So VV digital collectibles come in limited edition releases, can be purchased, sold, and traded, upgraded, customized, placed in virtual showrooms, shared on social media, and more, all through the VV app. So they're partnering with all like the Marvel comic books, like right here, Marvel digital comic books, latest drops, like, and these are like official because they're partnered with them. And then you have like Batman, Superman, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Star Trek, and you have like Pokemon in here. So this is like the OG kind of collectibles, Ghostbusters, all that good stuff, Batman, Wonder Woman. There was also like Powderpuff Girls in there. But basically it's just like, hey, a lot of people, this is like what they grew up with. And if you can secure one of these comic books by one of these drops through the VV platform, like Spider-Man or everything, you know, these characters aren't going to go away. They're just going to move to a new means of transacting them or trading them, like, you know, what I'm seeing here, purchasing or trading or upgrading or customizing or placing those virtual showrooms. These characters are going to remain. How they're offered or the means of distribution to get them out there is changing, and we see it here through a platform called VV. So, big game changer. Right now, the only thing about this one is you can't withdraw your NFTs off there yet, so you buy it in there, it's locked up, but they're adding that functionality in. Plus, they're going to have this token called Akami, the ticker's like OMI, yeah, right here, OMI wallet, which is going to power the underlying mechanisms of the platform, and it's going to be the main currency of the platform. So this one could be a potential moonshot going on 2022, 2023, when the NFT kind of adoption really starts to gain more and more mainstream momentum. It's getting there, but I don't think we've even seen anything close to what we're going to see in by later this year. So Omni Wallet, you can get all these coins on gate.io. That's the only thing. Because whenever it's like these low market cap coins, like big moonshot opportunities, they're harder to get. And that makes sense. When it's harder to get something, less people tend to get it. So there's a lot of risk, but higher reward. So if you can get on the platform, gate.io, you'll be able to scoop some of this Omni up, and the Nosana. So you can get Nosana on gate.io as well too. For Looks Rare, you can get that through the MetaMask wallet. And if you guys just need help doing this, just shoot me a message. I'll get on a call with you and we can help go through this, or we can cover it in the group session. But 3 potential moonshots: Akami, Nosana, and Looks Rare. So we'll keep eyes on those. I'm full transparency. I'm in all these: Akami now, Nosana now, and I was in Looks Rare since 9 days ago. So I'll let you know when I dump those, if I end up doing that, or I'll be looking at the charts. So now just for the general market. So let's check the Bitcoin dominance. Let's get an update on that. All right, so right now we're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, and we broke below that key support level at the 40 level, but we keep kind of going back and forth with it. We keep breaking it, getting back up, breaking it even lower, back up. So we really want to have a decisive breakdown. We can watch this trend line. We seem to, every time we hit it, get rejected by it, at least since back in November. So rejected. I'm probably most confident that that's in line with the EMA ribbon. If I turn it on the daily chart I'm on, It will likely be the EMA ribbon holding it down, or it's starting to flip. So let's check it out. Yep, EMA ribbon holding it down as stated. If we get above it and we hold as support, we'll get up to here and we'll see what happens at this area. This will be the make or break, because ever since January of 2021, that's when we broke below, flipped the EMA ribbon from green, turned this red, got rejected, broke below the 200-day moving average, and then we really tanked down. And then this whole time since May, we've been just consolidating back and forth, going up, getting rejected by the ribbon, supported by it, rejected, supported, and now we have this 200-day moving average coming down, getting rejection right there, and now we still have that same kind of pattern playing out, rejected by the EMA ribbon. We could come up, flip it as support real quick, but then we have this coming down. We need to break that. If we're going to get above, hold that support, then we can go. We're going to have this trend line coming down, we'll probably break through it, hold it as support, and then Bitcoin dominance will start to rally if that's the scenario. If we get rejected by it right now, we pull down below this key support level around like 40%, it's like 39.50. Then if we turn down, we come up, get rejected, the EMA ribbon's pushing hard, starting to really curl down. Like you can start to notice, because this starts to curl down very hard. It's tight, it gets tight, and then we get rejected. We have a break right below the support line, and then right around this area, you should know, yeah, it's going down. But if we get above here, we get rejected, then we might come back down again. We might squeeze a little more, and then we'll have to see a decision around March. But it's either now or in a month or two. We haven't even seen some of these coins that are big projects like the XRPs, IOTAs, XLMs, even go and break new all-time highs yet. It's bound to happen, and this is the year for it to happen. And given that Bitcoin dominance is where it's at, just like on the chart, like hanging by a thread on the support level for some time now. I mean, granted, we could pop up, but we got to break certain key levels for us to really be like, all right, Bitcoin dominance is taking hold right now. I could see a bounce. I could easily see a bounce up to here, but then we're going to take it level by level and see where we're at. So I might do a segment called level by level. I like that. Then we have the daily TSI crossing up, stock RSI crossing up. Let's check the higher time frames, like the 3-day, 1 week. 3 days pushing up, 3 days pushing up. Yeah, we might have a bounce. We might have a bounce in Bitcoin dominance. Then let's check the 1 week. Yeah, 1 week still pulling down. What will really seal the deal on a Bitcoin dominance bounce, if we see an uptick in the stock RSI, because we saw last time we seen an uptick in the stock RSI after multiple red consecutive candles. We saw a little relief there. Then we ended up doing it again, just like we did back here, same old stuff. So like here, that, and there's a scenario we could, come up like this, and then we formed like this pattern right here. And then we could break above. That would coincide with breaking the weekly EMA ribbon, hold support, and then we'll have this coming down, which proved as a resistance area all the way since back like 2019, all the way through 2020. So like Bitcoin dominance shouldn't theoretically break above 60% if we're looking at the past and how it's reacted to the weekly 200 moving average, right? So that's like the ceiling on that as far as I'm concerned. But you never know, it could do that. But at the end of the day, the cryptocurrency market is so much more than Bitcoin at this point. If we're looking at dominance, we can only kind of foretell and see that, hey, Bitcoin dominance is going to steadily increase as more money flows into the market and people notice, hey, this coin has a different use case than Bitcoin. It's not a digital gold or a store of value or an inflation hedge, but it's actually building the new internet, the new decentralized applications, the next Ubers, Facebooks. Maybe something like that's going to be valued a little higher than something like a digital gold. Bitcoin could be replaced and get market share so much taken from it that it falls down in the line, right? Anything could happen at this point. Don't be surprised if that were to be the case. It could be this year, it could be next, but down the line, when this market really matures, there's regulations and ways to really value this stuff, and big institutions can openly, publicly, and on the market do their thing, buy these certain coins. I think we're going to see a flippening. We'll see what it is though, so that's up in the air. But let's see. All right, so the Bitcoin dominance, if we break down below the support, we can see it. We'll come back down. So we break down below that support, it's going to go. Then we need to break down below 35.50, and then we're water falling down. If we get back above, what was it? The EMA ribbon on the daily, and we hold that support, then we're in an uptrend in Bitcoin dominance. But if we're down below it, we're getting rejected by the EMA ribbon, we're in a downtrend. So good risk to reward right now. You could see that, hey, we break down below here, I'm going full alts. Or if we break back above, get above here, you can maybe convert some of your alts into Bitcoin, ride those gains up. When you see it starting to turn back over, throwing back into the alts, scoop more alts up, alts rise in USD terms, we all win. So let's keep going now. This was a Bitcoin dominance. Let's dive into like a couple coins charts. Let's do Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Let's keep it to the simple ones today, because at the beginning I did share some 3 low cap gems, so don't forget about those because those could be big. So let's look at Bitcoin real quick. All right, so Bitcoin's looking decent right now, and no kidding that the Bitcoin dominance is starting to go and break up a little higher, because it looks like Bitcoin is leading like kind of the rally today. Ooh, I like this daily candle. If we can keep closing nice and high and keep the strength, and we come up to here like 44,000, I'll really like the structure, because it will look a lot like what we saw down here at the September bottoming stage, where we fell down once, came back up, kind of had this trend line coming down like this, right? Just like this, and it was like in that channel. And then just like this, we came down once, came back up. We had this channel coming like down like this, right? Like that. And then also you can even look at the higher time up here, see that like that, just like this, and then that pop up, like that, pop up. Similar structures playing out way bigger. If you can't see it, then maybe try looking at the line chart. It might be a little clearer. But maybe if you look at also like this pattern on a daily chart, but you look at this one on the 3-day, that would compensate for the length of the pattern, and it would look very much the same. But all right, let's go back to the regular candles, and we can see same things playing out. We have a nice bullish engulfing candle up here to the 44K. It's likely we could be ready for that big rise like we saw here to make new all-time highs again. And also too, there's a lot of stuff coming out in the courts and the Congress and all that with cryptocurrency regulation, kind of Bitcoin mining, all this stuff. So maybe we might see some good news as far as regulation goes. We've seen a lot of big news about companies adopting and saying, hey, we're doing this. Google, Walmart, and more the past couple of days. Game changer stuff. So the cryptocurrency market direction is up at the end of the day. Anything in between, it's a lot of noise, cut it out, and we'll go on the higher time frames to get a better, clearer picture of what's really going on in the trend. So I like this. I like what we're seeing as far as Bitcoin. If you put the trend line down like this, right? So we try to pop through it multiple times and we're riding up on it again. That's why I'm saying if we have that close at like 4K, no, I'm sorry, if we have that close around 44K, I like it, because look at the last time we had that correction and then we broke through that trend line. You know, once we had that close above, we're gone. So maybe we'll see something in the next couple of days, some news that could spark a potential rally, but the technicals are kind of showing it. Very oversold, a lot of fear in the market. You had this downwards like channel going, and I wouldn't be surprised that we'll break this soon. We get above the 44, we hold, close the body of the candle above the trend line, and then have the consecutive candle close the full body above it. Then we're going to send it. I think we're going to see it in the next couple of days. What would kind of turn that over and not have that play out is if we get rejected by the EMA ribbon. So the EMA ribbon, I love it. Check it out a lot on all different time frames. It really holds true that when we're above it and above the 200 moving average, we're bullish. If we're below it and we're the EMA ribbon, we flip bearish, and we're below the 200 moving average, we're usually bearish. So it does play out on all the time frames. You can see it as soon as it flips, bam, bam, rejected, get above support, right? So that's why, all right, I want to get above the trend line, hold the candles above, then eventually get above the 200-day moving average. That will get us above the EMA ribbon. And then if we can really hold above there for a solid week, we'll start to see the EMA ribbon start to curl up like this. It'd be something like this. Maybe I'll push up like that, get above like this. And then we come back, support. This starts to curl up like that. And then we really start to send it like that, like we saw back here. Maybe we see something around February, March, that range, with the start of a new season around like April, like spring, you know? So maybe we'll see a spring in the prices, who knows? But it does seem to be looking like that. And then let's check the 1 week chart and see how those stock RSIs looking. So I would love to see this histogram, and it's starting to level off. So we're getting signs now on higher time frames that if this starts to go back down like that, we're in the clear. And then we're seeing the wicks to the downside here, multiple wicks. We're holding above. I like that right now, but I want to see this start to cross up, and we're still holding above the zero line here. We held above it right back here, here as well too. If we were to really break down below it, I wouldn't like to see that, but we're seeing some good momentum right now. I want to see us keep pace. If we go to the 3-day, we could probably see, 3-day, close it a day in 10 hours. Yeah, I want to see that break of the trend line first. That'd be like the first order of business. We're riding up against it right now. And then we're seeing the TSI getting ready, curling up close, looking like it's getting ready to cross. I like it. I really like it because stock RSI is down here, so we're in a zone where we like to see it. That's ready to cross. MACD's curling up. So we're going to see these synchronize at the same time, all cross from the bottom up. And, oh, nice wick on the downside there. The body's at the top. Yep. I think we're going to have a nice day today, nice day tomorrow. And then after, what is it? I think the start of next week should be a good week. So we'll see if that plays out. We obviously want to break those levels. We want to hold that support. We want to see these crosses happen. If these start to revert back down, you know, hey, maybe some more downsides in. So that's what you want to look for Bitcoin. And then let's look at Ethereum really quick, because we know that Bitcoin runs the market. If Bitcoin's going to look a little toppy, turn over, then probably the rest of the market will too. Maybe it'll fall more than Bitcoin or fall less. But if Bitcoin's looking unstable, usually everything else will be looking unstable. But Ethereum, we had that same kind of trend line like this. We break above that, will be good, because on the 3-day, we'll get above the EMA ribbon. It won't flip bearish. I think we could see us get back above like 3,800 by the end of the weekend or by next week for sure. And then that would save the EMA ribbon cross, and it would look a lot like back here where we came up. We had like the bang bang, and then we came into the ribbon. We went rejected by it, and then kind of one pop up, back down again. And then once we got above it, we were good. And this ribbon was starting to curl in close, getting ready to flip bearish. And we said, nope, not today. And then kept going, held that support. And then we did the same thing, that first hump and then bang, right? That first hump and then like that. We got into the EMA ribbon, rejected by it once, back down again, rejected by it twice. Then we went down. We're below the EMA ribbon like we were back here. And then we're starting to see this curl in close. So this is the time where it would happen. And this candle's looking like it's getting ready to save itself. So it's probably going to happen in the next 3 to 5 days. If we're going to get above here, we got to do it now. Not like right now, but 3 to 5 days. Because this will save the EMA ribbon cross. So we'll get above. And then, yeah, it looks very similar to back here. And the fear and greed lines up to look like that as well, too. So I like that. As far as we're getting close to a bottom, we might probably already be, I think we already bottomed. It's honestly about more of just working out the level and getting back above the key levels. And I like where XRP, it's looking nice. The 3-day 200 moving average, I think I put it in the Discord a couple weeks ago, that was my line in the sand. Because we could look back to all the, in the previous video I did yesterday, showed you a cool pattern with XRP that's been playing out. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. Some gold nuggets in there. Let me put this back out because, and I'm going to delete this now since I've already posted a video of it. I can see that later on if I want to look back at some TA I did. Ready? The 3-day 200 moving average. Ever since, like all back here, once we break below it, rejected, all across this way. We got above once to hold as support. And then we broke back below, rejected. And then once we got above it again the second time, so this was like a fake out, we couldn't hold above. But we knew that if we broke there, hey, it was likely we were going to go down again. Then we got rejected, but then got above support and then mooned. Absolutely mooned. We held above it this whole time in a bull market. So we came here, we held above the 3-day EMA ribbon like that, holding it as support. And then we mooned again. And then we got below the EMA ribbon, flipped it bearish, but we held the 200 moving average as support. Rejected again, broke below, was not a good sign. Got above, trying to hold it as support, rejected. We had that similar support looking, area that we tried to hold as support, kind of like looking like back here. It's a lot on the chart right now, you probably can't see it. But then we broke back below, we couldn't hold it, rejected, all during the entire history since 2015 of XRP. Rejected, holding the EMA ribbon as support. So when we flip the EMA ribbon as support, we want to hold that as support, and when we don't, we definitely want to hold above the 200 moving average. So that's where we're at right now. So we flipped this, support, got above, broke through it because that was a lawsuit, support, got rejected, down below, support, broke through EMA ribbon for the first time, flipped bearish, so that's right here. But right when it flipped bearish, sometimes you can use that as a counter indicator because the EMA ribbon is moving averages, they're lagging indicators. So just because we had an EMA ribbon cross up to bullish or cross down to bearish doesn't mean, oh, we're going to moon or we're going to tank down right now. Usually you'll start to see if we flip bearish, price start to rise or at least bounce. But, or if we flip bullish, prices start to go down and then fall a little bit to hold that ribbon as support again. So never go off of a EMA ribbon. You get an alert through Discord. It says just turn bearish, just turn bullish. Never make a quick decision on that. Pull up the chart, check it out, see where it's at. So that key level, 200 moving average, holding as support. We broke EMA ribbon. We coiled up between the EMA ribbon flipping bearish and the 300-day as support. Got back above, hold it as support. Then we broke below, same kind of pattern like we were looking at, I think it was with Ethereum. And we broke below the EMA ribbon. We got rejected by it once. Then we're holding the 200 moving average as support. And we touched it once, twice. So let me show that. So we touched it once there, twice there, just like we did once there, twice there. And then we got back above and held as support. My belief is if we get back above here, hold as support, this is the time we're going to go. And we're going to reach the 5 to 10 on this jump. I don't think anybody's expecting it, but a lot of things are lining up for it to be the case. So we'll see. We're going to play it level by level though. We want to play it safe right now. But as far as bottoming out, I believe we have. And we just want to watch to see if those indicators are going to curl back down, because then we know, all right, more downside. But we're holding key levels of support, and it's looking like the indicators on the higher time frames are starting to curl up bullish. So I like it. So that's it for the market update, guys. Everything's all good. I'll keep you updated if there's anything to worry about. So I already posted the newsletter. If you haven't checked that out, definitely do so. And I'll be in the Discord if you need me, all right? So see you later, guys. Have a good day.
Hey, let's run up a million. If you're trying to get his ass